Stewart. This is SOT category 1. First thing we're going to do is start with the short leg. You're going to grip onto the malleolus, and you're going to traction out and resist by more pressure, and then relax. Come in, and we find the short leg, which would be the left short leg here, as you can see. Now we're going to move up to the trap fibernalis, clockwise position. Started at 3/3 of an inch lateral to the T1. That'll be your 0.1, and then the V in from the acromial, the AC, and that would be 0.7. There's a little V right here, a little soft spot. 4 be in the middle, and then there's spaces in between in our arch. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to 7. Each of these coordinate to the Lovitz chart. So T1.1 coordinates with C1 and T1 and on. So next we're going to be doing the heel tension test. Come down, and we can feel for the tautness and tenderness in the Achilles, or single heel tension or double. But we're feeling for heel tension. He's more tight on the left. Right, now we're going to test for the atlas dural subluxation. We're going to be putting our hands down here, and we're going to be feeling for a kick. So if you're going to look to your left, and then neutral, and to the right, and on the side that you don't feel the kick, which would be on the left, that would be the side of the atlas dural subluxation. In this case, we would first traction the long leg as he tractions up. Traction for about 10 seconds. Neutral. We go to the short leg side, and he would be looking left and right while he tractions, and so do I. 10 seconds. And then we do both legs with him looking to the side of atlas dural subluxation, which would be the left, and we do this for 10 seconds as well. Next, we move on to the major crest and dollar signs. For the major crest sign, we would traction out 3 inches and in, and we're looking for the healthy side, which would be the tighter, more taut side, or the thicker side. So that being on the right. And then the dollar sign, go to PSIS's, over 2 inches and down 3. And again, we're looking for tautness, which would be the healthier side, and the more squishy side would be the minor. So this is the major side on this one. And then between those two, we're looking for which one is, the difference would be more extreme, being the dollar sign. Now we're moving on to the blocks. The short leg side goes under the short canter. We'll be raising the patient's leg, making sure it doesn't have any knee pain, and over. There we go. Normally walking in a clockwise rotation. Again, no knee pain. Up and over, and under the, under the ASIS. As so. Now we're going to be doing the, after a few seconds, if these don't even out, or if the short leg goes shorter, we immediately pull the blocks. Otherwise, he's taking 3 respirations, and we're checking to see if the legs have evened, or if the dollar and crest side has evened out yet. If the dollar sign or crest side has not evened out after several minutes, no more than 10, we would goad the side that the non-major side. So just to get the muscles to tighten up, to work. After so, we would adjust the major side first, being the dollar sign. We would come in and do the gluteal scoop here, traction here, and then over and up, rotating around. We would do the PSIS away from the spine. For the crest, we would do, if this was the side, we'd do the crest roll here and in. here and in, and then we would toggle the trigger here. Next, we would do the sacral base. We will have the thumb on the T5, just below T5 spinous. The patient will take a deep breath in and cough. And depending on which way the thumb or hand goes, depicts what you read next. If it was positive, which is up, negative would be forward, and neutral would be a 45-degree angle. After testing the sacral base, if it was a positive, we would be contacting the sacral apex, and as the patient breathes in, we're pumping, and on exhalation, we're letting go. For a sacral base negative, which is when the hand went forward, we're on the sacral base, and when the patient breathes in, we're off, and it breathes out, putting in pressure, and we're doing these 2 or 3 times. And if it was a neutral, which was when it went up and forward, we put our hand on the base and the apex, and on inhalation, we push on the apex, and we breathe out, pushing on the base. During these times, we're looking for blanching or redness. We're looking for dural port lesions. Finding those areas, as an example, it was T1. We would put our thumb right below the spinous process of T1 and feeling for the C1 TVPs, lamina. We would be pumping on inhalation and exhalation off, feeling for dampness or wetness perceived on the TVPs of C1. If so, we would use a knife hand edge contact to adjust T1. For that, we would remove said blocks. And we're done with SO2.